Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Vegas Top Dogs YouTube channel, College Football Update. We are into October, and we have another special guest on this week, Sniper Wes. Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you for having me back, Tony. I really appreciate it. It's my second time on the show, so it doesn't exactly feel like I'm losing my virginity anymore on your show. It feels like I'm becoming more of a regular, which is a good thing. But yeah, thanks for having me on again. Appreciate it.
Yeah, this is the start of 55 straight days of college and NFL football. The next 55 days beginning on Thursday, either a college or NFL game. So an exciting time of the season for sure.
That must mean we have Maction. We got Maction Tuesdays next week.
Yep, Tuesday, Wednesday, MAC action.
There you go, man. Not just baseball, although we do have baseball playoffs starting too. So going to be a lot going on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. That's good stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be busy, and I think the hockey season's right around the corner as well.
NBA, college basketball, hockey. I do UFC too, so I got UFC every weekend. I do CFL. So yeah, man, October is I just hide away in my room and just do plays. That's all I pretty much do.
Guys, make sure you check them out, especially UFC. A lot of UFC bettors out there. Check out Sniper Wes. He's at VegasTopDogs.com. Free picks, articles, sportsbook bonuses, and more, along with his premium plays, VegasTopDogs.com. Before we get to our selections, I have 2 in college. Wes has 2 in college. Do not forget, like, subscribe, thumbs up to our videos. Like, subscribe, thumbs up. You'll be notified each and every time a new video is released. My first pick here comes on Saturday in a 12 noon Eastern kickoff. We have UCLA visiting Penn State, a rare occurrence that UCLA is in Pennsylvania here. Penn State, big favorite this week, 28-point favorite, but there's a reason why they're a big favorite here. They should dominate this game. UCLA is down this year. They're struggling on offense. They're one of the worst teams in their conference to convert third downs. Penn State, on the other hand, converts third downs. They're moving the ball. The defense is playing well. Offense is converting third downs. So their defense is good. A lot of third down stops, and that's a key stat that I follow. It's also an early kickoff for UCLA. They're traveling east, 9 a.m. their time. And I think Penn State's going to run away with this one in a blowout win. Let's go with Penn State here, minus the 28 to get a blowout win in this early kickoff on Saturday. Wes, let me throw it over to you for your 2 selections.
So I'm going to take a look at Michigan State and Oregon. So this game's actually Friday evening, and it's on Fox, so it's nationally televised. So you get Oregon, who is 4-0, against Michigan State, who is 3-2. My big thing with this play, so Oregon, they have Ohio State on deck the next Saturday. So it's a really big look-ahead spot for them. And if you remember, Oregon, they started out really slow this year. They barely beat Idaho, who's an FCS school. They barely beat Boise State, although Boise State is up this year. Speaking of UCLA, they did play UCLA last week, and they did not cover. I mean, they could have covered if they wanted to. They just never really put their foot on the gas. And it just kind of feels like they're lollygagging through the season, quite honestly. And Michigan State, they're probably a year away from being a really good football team. But you know, I had them versus Boston College 2 weeks ago, and they did cover that game. They do run for 132 yards per game, 237 through the air. So I think they get in the end zone a couple times here. And I just kind of think, you know, the Spartans, they're facing the number 6 team in the country. So it would be huge if they go in there and upset Oregon. Not that I think that's going to happen, but they're going to be up for them is my point. And I just think they hang around. I don't think Oregon really has any interest in blowing them out because they have Ohio State on deck. And I don't think they want to show Ohio State their whole playbook. I think they just kind of want to, like, let's go in here, let's win this thing by 17, no injuries, and let's get ready for Ohio State. So I'm going to take Michigan State plus the 24 over Oregon on Friday night.
Yeah, we actually have a couple good games on Friday night. You know, usually they're small school plays, but Michigan State, Oregon, and then after that, Syracuse, UNLV, and UNLV is having a good season this year. Syracuse 3-1, UNLV 4-0, so a couple of good Friday night plays.
Yeah, UNLV ranked. I think they're ranked
25th. Yep.
Yeah,
that's rare for them. They looked good last week with their second string quarterback.
Yeah.
All right, what do you have pick number 2 for us?
So I am going to roll. This is going to be Saturday evening. We get Miami going to Cal. It's actually Cal plus 10.5. Miami laying some wood here. But Miami, they're 5-0. Cal is 3-1. Miami, yes, they've been impressive this season, but to be honest with you, they really haven't played anybody. They played Virginia Tech last week, and they barely beat them. They beat them by 4 points, I think. And Virginia Tech's not very good at all. And Cal, they're coming off a bye, but before the bye, they lost 14-9 to FSU, Florida State, and Florida State's not very good. So that was just kind of a bad loss for them. But, all things considered, I think Cal, with the bye, time to think about that loss and time to gear up for, number 8 Miami. I think they're going to play pretty well here. If you remember, Cal did beat Auburn, who's an SEC team, and beating an SEC team is pretty impressive as long as their name is not Vanderbilt. If you beat anyone else in the SEC, it's a pretty good win for you, right? Another big thing for me here too is Miami. I don't remember the last time that the Miami Hurricanes had to fly to California in the middle of the season to play a football game. And there's going to be a little bit of jet lag there. I think they're not used to flying that far, and they get to Cal, and Cal's going to be up. And I just think that Cal hangs tough here. I don't think it's going to be a cakewalk for Miami at all. And I think, beating the number 8 team in the country, it would be huge for them. It'd be a huge win. While I don't think they're going to win, I do think they're going to hang tough. I'm going to put the 10.5 in my back pocket, although I would sprinkle a little money line here. I would not be 100% shocked if Cal actually upsets Miami here, just due to the jet lag. It's just a bad spot for them.
Yeah. That should be a great game. That's another reason, jet lag was another reason why I liked Penn State over UCLA, traveling east. Their bodies aren't used to playing that early, 9 a.m. Penn State's ranked, they're 4-0. They're ranked number 7. UCLA's having a down season. So 3 good picks. We have one final pick for you. It's my final pick here, and it goes, I think it's a 8 p.m. game. It's a later game on Saturday. We have Michigan at Washington. Michigan ranked number 10. I really don't have them ranked that high in my power rankings. I think they should be down around where UNLV is ranked. I think they're a little overrated, kind of going off last year's, championship season. Washington, they do have 2 losses, or 3-2, but they're very good at home. They've outgained all of their opponents. So the 2 games they lost, they were bitten by the turnover bug. Their quarterback's playing great, though. Will Rogers, 10 TD passes, 0 interceptions. So he's playing well. Washington's tough at home. I like them in this primetime game Saturday night. Let's go with Washington -2 over the 10th ranked Michigan Wolverines.
Yeah. Also a big revenge spot there, right? The national title game last year. So big revenge there too.
Absolutely. And they get them on their home field. So,
yeah.
So, guys, make sure you check out our premium plays. Wes will have his on Vegas Top Dogs. I'll have mine posted probably tomorrow evening. We have the baseball playoffs, and like you said, UFC. Hockey's right around the corner, plus college and NFL for this weekend. Wes, once again, thanks for joining us with your insight on this week's action.
Thanks a lot for having me, Tony. I enjoyed it.
All right, guys, like, subscribe, thumbs up. Check out Vegas Top Dogs. We'll talk to you again next week. As always, good luck and be a winner.